Hello, everyone. For some of you, you do not want to install the Oracle AI database on your computer. Well, you have a free online version that you can use, and I will show you how to do this. Let's get started.
Go ahead and search for freesql.com, freesql.com, and then you can click on that link. Now, one of the things I like about FreeSQL is that you do not need to install the Oracle database or SQL Developer on your device. So for those of you that just want to use it on a browser, you can do that. So click on Sign In, and this is where you get to register for your new account. So you want to go ahead and put in your email address, create an account, fill in all of the requirement on the form. Now it says a company name. You can put in a company name, which will be yourself, and then go ahead and click on create account. Oracle will verify your email. Click on continue and go back to the tab where you can sign in with that email address. Type in the email address that you used to register and go ahead and put in your password that you used during account creation. All right, and then sign in. Okay, now it's going to ask you for your MFA. You can use the mobile app. I have that, or you can just get the code in the email. I'm going to use the email in this case. So I'm going to open up my email and put in the code that was sent to me. All right, go ahead and click on continue, and this will take you to SQL worksheet or the free SQL. All right, go ahead and accept the terms and condition. You can read through that if you want to, but go ahead and click on the checkbox to accept that. Once accepted, just go ahead and read, acknowledge that. But now this is your workspace. This is where you're going to type in your SQL statement. It is using 26 AI database. You can change that if you want to. All right, clicking on refresh, you'd see that you don't have any tables. So what we want to do is create our first table. We'll go ahead and type create table. And then we're going to have a column. The first column will be course ID, which will be a primary key. Again, don't worry about that. I will tell you all about that in another video. And then the second column, this is going to be called the course name. And this is where we store the names of all the courses. And then we're going to go ahead and run that statement. And now you would see that the courses table has been created. Click on the delete icon to clear the workspace. We want to run a script. Go to the folder where you have the script and then drag and drop it into the workspace. We are going to run the script by clicking on the arrow, the little arrow where it says run script. And what that does is it's going to run everything on your workspace. Go ahead and click on that. And it's going to go ahead and create the tables for us and also insert data into that table. So you can scroll down and you would see that everything worked. We have our new tables. Look on the left-hand side, you see our tables. All right. Now let's go ahead and clear that workspace. And let's go ahead and run the select all from students table to see the data that we have in the students table. So go ahead and type select asterisk from student and that with a semicolon. Now the semicolon is optional in this case, but when you are running multiple statements on a worksheet, then you want to put in semicolon for each one of them. So let's see an example of what happens if you don't. So I'm going to the first one, the student, I have my semicolon in there. And then for the courses table, I chose not to include a semicolon. that is going to give me an error, as you can see here. So make sure that if you are running a script, make sure that you end all of your statements properly. It's good practice. So even if it's just a single select statement, it's still good practice to end it properly. All right. And there you have it. You can see that we successfully created 3 tables, and we have data in 2 of those tables because I did not include data in the courses table. All right. And then next time you log in with your username, you will be able to see these tables in there. I hope you find this helpful.
Now you know how to use freesql.com. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.